it's Gabby. Welcome to my channel. Today it is going to be my first update for my Pan That palette. This year's Pan That palette theme is in collaboration with the PANtastic ladies. I think I messed that up, but it is tiny pans. It is was created by Sarah. You will find her and everyone that has joined in down in the description box below, so you can go and check everybody out. But yeah, so the theme for this year was to select a palette that had the smallest amount of eyeshadow or that had the smaller eyeshadow pans. So for me, this was the selected palette. This is the W7 Delicious palette, and this is the dupe for the Anastasia, what is that? The pink one. Oh god, the Modern Renaissance palette. But yeah, let's just go ahead and see what my palette was looking like last month. As you can probably tell, it was basically untouched. I think I had played with it a little bit just to see what was the story with it. This felt very Steph Lyons. But yeah, this is what my palette is currently looking like. And I think I cannot complain at all. But yeah, let's just go through every shade. So the first shade, I honestly thought I would have more progress and at least pan, but I rolled a cream shade in my pan Those Eyeshadows, so this one only got 2 uses, and the next shade, this one, I did not even touch for some reason. This one is the shade that I've used the most. In fact, I've used it 27 times. This is my everyday brow bone highlight, and I've hit pan today. But you can see that the dip is massive, like truly massive, and I've hit pan on this one by using it as an inner corner highlight today, as well as a brow bone. So I think I will use this one as a inner corner highlight. It is not too in your face, but yeah, I do like the shade. And then this one is one that also got less uses. It only got 2 uses, one of which is today, because I rolled in a light pink shade in my Pan Those Eyeshadows, and I've used that one as a transition over this one. Then this is probably the most disappointing shadow in the palette. This just doesn't have a great color payoff, but I've used it 7 times this month. And then moving on, I have my other pan of the month, and this is it. And this one I've used 12 times, and I really enjoyed this shade. I mean, at the beginning of the month, I was feeling very overwhelmed with the palette because I came from 3 months of only blue eyeshadow, and this is very not blue. So I kind of didn't feel very comfortable with the color story. And then I think it was just it was Jess that I talked with. No. Let's start the sentence over, shall we? So I was talking with Jess about the fact that I was feeling overwhelmed, and she was like, you know what, just play with it and see where you get. And I don't know, I think that helped me to kind of change my mindset and ease into this palette. So thank you, Jess. I will leave her down below. She's a very energetic person, so I think you will enjoy her channel as well. I sure do, so yeah, I will link her down below. But yeah, after that, I kind of completely switched my color story and moved to the very pink one that I've been using in the last month. So this shade has got a lot of use, and I've used this one mainly to deepen up my crease, but also as a lid shade with a shimmer on top of it to kind of change the color of the shimmer, mainly paired with this one, and it is what I have on my lids today. So I have this one all over the lid, and then this one in my outer part of the lid, because this one is not really colorful and does not have a very strong base pigment. I feel like that helps. So yeah, I've been using it like that, and that's why I've hit pan only in, how many were there? 12 uses. In a matte shade, I mean. Hello, who am I? But yeah, moving on. I have the brow shade that I have in my brows pretty much every video I make, and that I used 13 times. But yeah, this one, I don't know if you can tell, there is a little dip, but nothing special, because I've not been focusing my angled brush in the same spot. I've tried to wear this down evenly, and also I've used this one in my crease a couple times, but mainly in my eyebrows. And I don't do my eyebrows every day, as you can tell by the number of uses, so it is going to go slow, but it's okay. Moving on, I have this shade right here that I only used once because, I don't know, this is more of a kind of a transition orangey shade, and I don't know, I've not leaned toward this one. And the next one I have not used at all because it is very similar to this one, so I will pick one or the other, and I picked this one this time. So yeah, moving on. This is a shade that I've been using a few times as well. I've used it 10 times and I really enjoy it. I do have it on the inner half of my lid today, and it is a very nice shimmery shade, like an everyday shimmer shade. It's not, you're not going to see this from the moon, but it is very nice, and for an everyday kind of look, it is nice. It's definitely better than this one, so that's something. Moving on, I have this shade that I only used once, and I don't remember how I did that. Probably in my crease, but I don't know. I wouldn't bet on it. Probably on my crease. And then the next one I have not used at all because it is pretty much the same color as this one. So yeah, I have not used it. And then I have this other transition shade, and that I used 6 times this month as a transition shade. So yeah, every time I have not worn a pink look, this one was my transition shade. And the last one I've used just 1 time, and I think I use it the same way I use this one because they are pretty much the same color on the eye, so yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy about this progress. I mean, I was expecting to hit pan on this one, but of course I did not do that because of my Those Eyeshadows. But I mean, 2 pans is not bad. So let's go on and set some goals for this palette. I mean, there are some general rules that I'm following kind of unofficially, and that is that I have some similar shades in this, and these are these two, these two, and these two. So what I want to do is focus on one of those instead of focusing on both, because at the end of the year, if I cannot finish both of the shades that are kind of the same color, I would like to at least have one done. So I will focus on one first and then move on to the other. So this shade, I think this one, yeah, this shade and probably this shade are not going to get any use until the similar shade is gone. So yeah, good luck with that. But yeah, so for the next month, I will probably have this one expanded a lot, if not finished. I think I will have this one at least repressed because I am using a lot of it every day. And you can see that the dip is pretty much the whole pan. I mean, it is pretty thick on this side, but the rest of it is just very used. So if I start using this one as my inner corner highlight as well, I think this one will be going fairly fast. So yeah, I think I will start using this one as well because I feel like my cream shade in my Those Eyeshadow is close to pan, spoiler alert. So yeah, as soon as that happens, this one is going to get a lot more use, so I think I can hit pen on this one. And then, I don't know, this one is probably going to be expanded, and I feel like I want to try to hit pen on this one because I want it gone. I don't like it, so I want it gone. This one, I will keep using it, but as you can see, it is a lot more impactful than this one, so I don't really need a lot of product. Was on this one I do need a lot. But yeah, I think that is going to happen next time, so hit pen on this one, expand the pen on these two, maybe finish this one. Sorry. And hopefully hit pen on this one. And yeah, let's take a last closer look to this one. That's it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe to the channel so that we can keep in touch, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!